Alright guys, we're going to do a reaction video to this piss poor performance from Allen. I don't want to jump on Allen. He's the nicest guy in the business, but we're going to talk about some things with this fight. You know, start it. Hopefully they'll zero in where you can see it a little better with us. Yeah, they're going. Immediately Allen goes, look at him dropping that left. It went in there totally unprepared against an Olympic style type boxer like Hrgovic. Well, lucky he didn't get nailed before then. And look at that left, just tore down there. What you're going to see is what I've been talking about all week. Lead out with a right when somebody does that, and you'll nail them and knock them silly or knock them out. And he goes right in there and does this that is so elementary in this sport that it's unbelievable. So he does bring his hands up, and Hrgovic will come around with a left hook to the body that you just seen a few minutes ago. And all this welling with these punches coming out from side to side and trying to angle this mess like a half-ass MMA fighter. And this is not Dave Allen. Well, Dave Allen plays some part in this. See, all this welling. And this guy's so much taller than he is. And this guy can hit. And what you're going to see coming up, eventually here, momentarily, is Allen just standing still. He's just going to get on those ropes and stand still. And he's off the ropes now, but he's going to get back on them. And see, Hrgovic, he's just got his hands up. So when Allen comes out with one of these welling punches, he's just being blocked. Nothing complicated here at all. And Hrgovic is making a lot of mistakes here. Aiming them punches down, pulling that right out, and then aiming it down on Allen. But he's getting by with it because he's got a stationary target in front of him while he's got Allen on the ropes here. And there's no complicated stuff here, no chess match. You got a more of an erect guy, stands up straighter, just basically nothing happening fighter who's just an Olympic style fighter standing up, predominantly 1-2, 1-2, then come out with the right. And then you got somebody in front of you that won't keep his left hand up. See, he just keeps putting that left down. So Hrgovic will just come out with that right. He'll do it again in a second. A dropped right means a dropped left means you lead with a right hand. And I don't know what in the hell is so complicated to get this figured out today. Allen is either not listening, because Hrgovic is not good, not that great. You know, he's up top 5. I mean, big deal with today's heavyweight division. But you look at, and when I say heavyweight division, I don't even put Usyk in that. He's leaps and bounds above his own division. But what you're seeing here is either a very, very poorly trained fighter in Allen, or either a fighter that, you know, they kept saying, oh, well, he's trained harder, he looks better than he's ever looked. He's not looking that way to me. It's like his psychology, Dave Allen's psychology, has never been right. He's always been a lazy fighter. I'm not saying a lazy worker, but lazy in the ring, laying there waiting for something to come, and something's come his way. And Dave Allen is a way better fighter than what you're seeing here. You're seeing piss poor training, and or him not listening to who's training him. At any rate, it goes back to training. In other words, you got the trainer in there. Not saying that I could have done well, I know I could have done a better job with him. Leaps and bounds a better job. And had I had him, I might not have completed the job. Because if he's not listening to me, I would have walked off of him, from him. And I don't mean to bash him. Seems to be a wonderful guy. But you see this, just, I'm going for broke after I've got my head caved in. It's just, I don't know what in the hell's going on here. And it's not a fighter that's no good. That's where you're all missing the point. Allen's way a better fighter than this. And this Hrgovic guy, he'll never win a championship. Mark my words. He may get one of these little belts, but he will never be like undisputed. Usyk would rip his head off. This would be target practice for Usyk. Usyk should really choose him as the fight after he fights this German. A piss poor performance. Hrgovic has got nothing to be proud at. Allen just, he's a lazy fighter in the ring. It seems to me he's either been piss poor trained or just is incapable of listening to do what he's told to do. But going in there and getting in that ring with that, you even see the thumbnail here, he's got that left down there like that. That is the most idiotic thing in boxing today. Heavyweights cannot fight like a lightweight or junior welterweight with that damn left down. And I wouldn't joke it to you, I wouldn't even have a lower weighted guy holding that left down there like that. I don't know what the hell is wrong with people. And that Allen made it, I can't even remember the way he was fighting before. My memory ain't all that great, but this is just, again, I don't want to be mean to Allen. You know, he's the nicest guy, seems to be. But he sure as hell ain't the brightest guy in the bushel, and he'd be the first to tell you that. But piss poor training. Whoever's in cornering this guy, if Allen can't make a concerted decision to say, damn, I'm going to start fighting, instead of complaining, oh, well, my skill level's no good. Your damn skill level's fine. What's wrong with him is he's not practicing proper boxing. You can't fight again. Look at how tall Hrgovic is there. I don't know if how much major his reach was, if it was any more than Allen's. But just look at that right there. All he's got to do is stand straight up and 1-2 Allen to death and lead out with that right, as he did, which knocked Allen silly and got Allen off of anything. If he even had a plan, he got knocked off his plan by that. So, ridiculous. piss poor boxing. Hrgovic did great in his Olympic style that he uses. It's not complicated boxing at all. There's nothing special about it at all. Usyk would rip him apart, and I don't mean to tear Hrgovic down on this win, but folks, we got piss poor boxing in this world today, and that you even enjoy shit like this, something's wrong with us as people. So anyway, that's my deal on this. If you get pissed off, you probably are offended. You need to be pissed off and offended. This was junk.